France, the Black Mamba Malambo here with Colin Meagher. Now, Colin, that was a deadly fight. I watched that fight.
Thanks,
But it was a fight against a teammate of yours, a guy you've trained with a few times. We've trained all together at the same time. You've been training for years. How was that for you, fighting somebody that you've trained with, somebody that's been like a training partner for you for a while, and it's for something like the championships? What's that like?
It doesn't mean nothing personal to me. Like it's nothing personal. It's a sport, you know. Like I wouldn't know Stu really well. Like I know probably Phil, his older brother, more than Stu. I sparred Stu about 3-4 years ago in SVG, but we only got to do a couple of rounds together, and I can't even remember how they were. But like it's a sport, you know. It's not. I don't know him on a personal level. He doesn't know me. Like we. To say I don't know the chap. He seems like a lovely dude, you know. I'll train with him again in the future now, and like I've met him several times, and he's a lovely chap. We always say well to each other, you know. But it's not personal. It's a sport. Like it'd be the same way if the shoe was in the other foot, you know. So we're all just out there to try and make a name for ourselves and hopefully get some money and get a place in this team. Yeah. So
definitely that surprises me because I've trained with both of you guys. I've seen you in the club. You know what I mean? Obviously, you're not as close as I would have imagined. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was.
It sucks, like, but, you know, it sucks having to spare fellow teammates, but like as I said, it's not personal, like, you know.
And I seen a lot of respect out there. Like,
yeah,
you know
it's just a sport, like,
yeah.
you know. It doesn't matter if you're coaching there, you know. You all want the same thing, like, you know. So it's a sport.
So that was a brawl of a fight. You know what I mean? It was nice and back and forth. Like, just describe your feeling in that fight and your performance and your opponent's performance.
I'm very sickened of my performance. Like I thought I was going out there. You know, every fighter's looking for, any fighter that wants to get somewhere is looking for perfection. Like, you know, we don't want to get touched. And the fact that he was able to, I think he landed 1 or 2 decent shots on me in the first round, and I was just in my own head. I was like, fuck. You know, it's like, you know, I don't want to be getting. No fighter wants to be touched. Like, you know, I want perfection, clean shooting, and I got the pointed up to in the first round. I think it was the first round or was the second round for an accidental groin shot. And and after that, then I was like, "Geez, I can't." He might just try and clinch up and go the distance now after getting that. So I was like, I have to turn it on now and try and make something happen. And like I felt crisp in the striking. Like I'm confident. I feel like I'd beat him. Any fucking middleweight anywhere. It's just. I felt I just started slow. I came out and I was too kind of, because I've seen a footage of him and I thought he was. Like, watching the videos of his past fights, no, he's obviously evolved since then, because they're a while back. But I thought he was kind of sloppy on the feet, and I thought he was just very flat-footed. He just throws a big overhands. I didn't want to engage in a brawl, so I came out slow and just tried to keep that distance to see could have that technical back and forth match with him. And I don't know, he was able to cover distance quicker than I thought, and it woke me up basically, you know. And then when we were in the clinch, he kind of threw his shots to engage in the clinch, and I felt I was winning the clinch. I kept popping him little shots. I was smothering him dirty stuff, you know. I was smothering his mouth to try and stab his gas tank a bit, and I was working the knees to the body. Like I felt I was winning. I felt after the first minute of the first round, I felt I was kind of slowly escalating away with it. I have to watch the video obviously to see. Like it's hard to think now, but second round I felt I dominated in every aspect. Like I started turning on a little bit, and when I started pinging that right hand, my right hand is very bollocks right now from it, but I started landing that right hand again and again, and like he was tough. Like I was shocked. Like I was very impressed that he was able to take the shots as well as he did, because I was hitting them clean. Like, and as I said, my hand is busted, and we did good wraps and everything on, and so Jesus, like hats off to him for being so durable, like in that aspect, like. And and that really surprised me about him was he felt a lot stronger and bigger. When we clinched up, he just felt bigger than I thought he'd be. Like he was a little bit bigger than me, and like I was only 81 kg yesterday morning when I was checking my weight. Like, you know, I don't know what he is now, but he just felt a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. But at the same, I felt I was better everywhere. Like
that surprised me there at the start when you guys. You were disappointed with your performance, because I was looking at you out there. You looked real composed. You got your shots off real nice. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
And if you yourself feel like that wasn't a perfect performance. Like, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing your next few fights, like, because that was composed. I seen a bit of I seen a good bit of professionalism in there. The way you were just going into him, the way you were picking your shots, I thought it was nice. Like, so I know now that you're going to the Worlds.
Bahrain,
Yeah,
looking
looking
forward
for.
to
I'm fighting over there as well, so I will be seeing you over there. We'll hang around.
In the sun
But
this time, yeah. So,
but how are you training, and what do you expect to happen here? What just tell us, map out the next few weeks during the Worlds.
like I love all aspects of fighting. So I'm competing all this year. I fought in boxing, I fought in kickboxing, God knows how many jiu-jitsu comps, MMA, any form of fighting. Like if there's kung fu, give me a go at it. Like, you know, I just want to be an all-round fighter. Any weight, any size, any rules. Just that. Like that's if you get attacked by someone on the street, there's not going to be any rules. Not going to be any weight classes. You know. So that's the way I look at it. And I want to keep fighting in any discipline. Obviously, all aiming towards developing my MMA side of things. Leading up to this fight, I'm opening up a new gym down in Tipperary at the moment, so I haven't had much time to be able to get up to Dublin for much of anything, only on the Sundays. Like,
Hey, we miss you.
yeah, no, but we're opening up a new facility soon. So once that's open, I'll be full time with that. I'll be able to choose my own hours and stuff. So I'll be able to get up a lot more regularly. Like leading up to this fight, all my main sparring partners was like my 16, 17. Myself, he just turned 17. My 17-year-old brother, like, you know. And yeah, so and a couple of my friends who are all relatively new to the sport. So, but I think once you have regardless of who you're training with, if you have the right mind to use what's in front of you and use what they're giving you to figure shit out for yourself, like, and visualize. I find my biggest weapon is my mind over anything else, being able to break down the fights in my head. But leading up to Bahrain now, I'm going to stay competing and everything. I'll be up in SPG a lot more regularly, hopefully getting a lot more time under John's guidance. And yeah, so here's to that. Like going forward, like you're on about me being pissed off. Yeah, just no fighter wants to be touched. Like, you know, everyone's looking for perfection, as I was saying. Like, you know, so the fact that I even got touched with anything, I'm just pissed with that. Like, you know, and that's what's going to make me go back to the gym tomorrow and just improve again. You know, like I've class in the morning, coaching class again tomorrow night, and just training again this week. And like, there's no days off in it. You know, just go back to the drawing board and fill that gap for the next one. So.
What exactly in your game do you feel like you need to be working on, or is it just everything?
Everything. Like I find I'm an all-rounder. Like I find I'm tricky. Like I have an unorthodox style. I know I do. I move differently. I can fight pretty much the same in both stands, southpaw and orthodox. You know, I'm a high-level grappler. Like, you know, I'm improving at all the GIS comps. I'm after taking like 10 gold medals this year, purple belt. So. And in the boxing, like I'm fighting in boxing as much as I can. I'm training all day, every day. Like I live in my own gym, and so where I need to improve on everywhere. I think just from feeling him there, I think strength and conditioning might be something I might throw in a little bit more. So he felt a lot stronger than me. But other than that, I just felt I came out to try and set a pace, my pace. And he came out obviously just trying to rush a little bit, and I just felt I was too slow to start. I find, and that's why we're in the amateurs now. Like, you know, I'm gonna go to the Worlds now, obviously aiming for nothing short of gold and that. And I'm looking to make a pro debut hopefully at the end of this year, if not early next year, like depending on what shows up. I'd like to make it this year so I can eat over Christmas. But
I was actually watching your fight there with Lee Hammond, and the first thing he said after you got that stoppage, he was like, his boxing is getting on like real good, like, you know what I mean?
Thanks,
so even he noticed, you know what I mean? So that must be something that people are seeing, and that's obviously has been a big part of that fight there.
Yeah.
So I will see you in Bahrain, and you better get that goal.